Hello guys, good morning or good day. And today I'm going to be doing transplanting of tomato seedlings. I did a video earlier talking about soil, preparation of soil or sandy soil to be suitable for planting. Now it's time to find out if the soil I prepared is really good and contains adequate nutrients for my plants. Now, what really am I going to be doing? Transplanting of tomato seedlings, and these tomato seedlings are actually 3 weeks plus today, 3 weeks and 2 days, and yeah, they are due for transplanting. And there is actually going to be a bit of a problem with these seedlings on this permanent bed. This is because the temperature around this dry season period is really very high, and I just want to try and see, because most times even in their seed box I realize that um, in the afternoons with the high temperature the tomato plants will actually wilt, all right, showing that there is drought, or probably there is the high temperature has led to drought of the soil. That will also happen on the bed anyways, but we are hoping to get the best result. So how do I actually do this? Now the soil is dry. To prevent breakage of excessive roots, you have to wet the soil. You have to wet it. Me, I prefer flooding it. Now once you flood it, you shake a bit. Now when you are shaking, you are allowing faster percolation of the water to actually um, prevent breakage of roots when you are trying to remove the seedling. Now we are going to be planting, I think this should be 3 by 2 meters bed, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's start. Let's start. And we don't just have tomato seedlings here, we also have pepper seedlings. So I will try as much as possible not to harm the pepper seedlings. Okay, here we have our first one. Here we have our first one. This is exactly how it should come out. Part of the soil should go with it so you don't break the rooting system. Now when you check the tomato plant, you notice that there is root all over the body. So burying it a bit under the ground, like to this point, can actually help it actually generate more root to hold it firmly to the soil. So we are starting from, let's start from here, from this lane. Yeah. Open up the soil, then bury. Hoping it does well. So taking another one. I don't want to just take everything out and leave them on the ground, because when the stress is too much on them and the intensity of the sun becomes really high, it will affect them. So I'm going to take out this, try to loosen them up a bit, then transplant. Now I might not be using the exact spacing for tomatoes, because now I want to actually get as much as I can on this little bed space I have. So basically all you just need, since this is a gardening system, alright, is not a commercial farming system, so I might not need to make use of the exact spacing, as long as I know I'm able, or the bed is actually containing adequate nutrients to take care of the tomato plant. So I'm just using my discretion here to space the plant. Alright, so you can as well do this if you're operating on a gardening system, but if you're not, try to get the spacing. I think the spacing should be, I think it should really be 60 feet or 60 centimeters or so. So you can check it out. And here I'm actually going to be staking it. I'm going to be using wood. By the time it gets taller, then I'll use line or rope to hold it. So it basically will not crawl. And I believe this is an adequate spacing for them anyways. This is an adequate spacing for the plant. So after this I'm going to be wetting it. This is basically how you do it. Now to make it look nicer, you have to, I'm trying to arrange them on a straight line, and also vertically on a straight line as well. So thank you very much for watching this. If this is your first time viewing our channel or any of our videos, do well to go further above this to check out our podcast. Akadusha Salvation, like I said before, a podcaster for Global Agro Connect, and you can check out some of our videos on organic farming, our other videos, as well as our podcasts on different aspects of agriculture that you would actually be interested in. Thank you very much for watching again. If you haven't followed us on Facebook, it's at Global Agro Connect. On Instagram at gac.2020. Enjoy the rest of your day, and this is goodbye from me.